Today we're going to walk through making calculations in a repeating section and how we can calculate the total of all subtotals from each repeating section. So here I am in the form builder. I've already added my repeating section into my form. So my repeating section consists of 3 different fields: unit name, quantity, and then cost and price. Quantity and cost and price are number fields, and that's going to allow us to use them in a calculation. Unit name is just a text field. So here I'll click on my repeating section, and to make a calculation in a repeating section, you first need to enable it. So down below here you'll see we have a toggle for calculating a total in a repeating section. Turn it off, and then you can turn it back on here. And then when you are calculating a total for a repeating section, you'll see a tab at the top right for configuring the calculation. So you can click on that tab, or you can click on this configure calculation here. And then you're going to set up the calculation to, or whatever you want to calculate for each repeating section, each section in the repeating section. So in this one I want to do quantity times the price, and that's going to calculate my subtotal for just that repeating section. So here you'll see I already have quantity, the field, selected, and then I choose multiply by cost. And you can extend these calculations to be whatever you want. So maybe I want to do plus a fee of something per each calculation. You can do a custom entry here and say, and add a $1 fee, something like that. I'm going to remove that, just do quantity times price. And then we're going to choose our output. So this is the same as just a standard calculated field for Indition Forms, but I'm basically making this calculation for the section. Now when you have that set up, hit apply. I'm going to go back to field properties and show you what else can be done. Here you'll see you can say show row subtotals. That will hide or show this section here. So there's the subtotal, and then there's the title. So this would be the subtotal title here, and then this would be the subtotal value. So you can choose that title if you want. Then you got to choose whether you want to show a repeating section total in general. And what that's going to do is give you the total of all subtotals for each section. And again, you can choose whether you want to show the title or just the value. And then we'll also be showing, we also provide a hidden field that will store the total as well. And that's just in the background. That has the total calculation always calculated and available to be used. So when you're done, hit apply, and you will see that you have your repeating section set up. We have our subtotal shown, and when I show you the form, you'll see how this works for an end user. Another interesting and useful tool is we can actually use the calculated total for our repeating section in our payment fields. So this one is a Stripe payment field. And here, if I click on this, you'll see that I can choose my payment total to be populated from another field. And then I got to choose which field I want to be populating that. So in this scenario, I have the total, which is that hidden field for the calculation for my repeating section, to be set to be the amount owed. Let's say if they were paying us or you needed to charge them. So now that we've seen the configuration, let's see what this looks like as a form. So I'm going to refresh this. Now we see in this just a default design here. We have my repeating section, which I still have the title shown. It's just set up to be a repeating section. We have the unit name field, and let's say we're doing some sort of bulk ordering, and I do t-shirt, and I want 200 different t-shirts, and the price per t-shirt is $15. Now, if I wanted to add another repeating section, which is just the standard repeating section functionality now, you can say add more, add more, add more. We'll say hat, we'll say pants. Let's say we want 15 hats and 25 pants. Pants are $30. Hats are $10. Now you'll see we have the subtotal shown in each section because I have that selected to be shown. So we have $3,000 for t-shirt, $150 for hats, and $750 for the pants. Now down below, you'll see that we have our total calculated from these different subtotals. So our total is now $3,900. And that is how we set up a total calculation within repeating sections.